Did you know that the average person takes about 20,000 breaths a day, but most of them are shallow and rushed? Poor breathing habits contribute to stress, fatigue, poor focus, and even bad financial decisions because your brain simply isn't getting the oxygen it needs. Today, I'll teach you a tip that can reset your body, sharpen your mind, and set off ripple effects that touch every part of your life. Welcome to the Big Daddy's Big Tips podcast, the daily podcast helping everyday people go from feeling stuck to building momentum, confidence, and freedom, one small daily win at a time. This is not a podcast about hacks or hustle, it's about the quiet power of habit-driven lifestyle design, where your health, wealth, and happiness are upgraded slowly and sustainably through what you do today, what you do tomorrow, and what you do the day after that. Because it is not the handful of big decisions that shape your life. It's the thousands of tiny ones you make each and every day. What you eat, how you move, what you buy, what you say yes to, who you spend your time with, how you react to situations. Ultimately, it is about what I like to call your daily wins versus your daily drifts. Because every single decision that you make in your day creates a ripple effect. That ripple will either be a positive one, taking your life in the right direction, or a negative one, taking your life in the wrong direction. The right direction takes you towards a future you that's flourishing and thriving. The wrong direction results in you feeling stuck. And feeling stuck will mean different things to different people. It could be constantly feeling tired, struggling with sleep, not liking the reflection that you see in the mirror, the aches and pains that just won't go away, or not having the energy to do the things that you want to do. It might mean living paycheck to paycheck, never quite getting on top of debt, struggling to budget or to save, or feeling like your income potential is capped. Maybe it's knowing you should invest for the future, but never quite getting round to taking any action. Being stuck can often be about what's missing on the inside. That could be a lack of purpose, low self-worth, strained relationships, stress or anxiety, feeling like you're just going through the motions, or even struggling to be present with the people that you care about. The truth is, whatever form stuck takes, it always feels heavy. It always slows you down, it always clouds your decisions, and it always convinces you that change has to be too big or too overwhelming. But what I want you to know, and what this podcast is all about, is that you don't need a dramatic leap to escape feeling stuck. You just need to start redirecting your life journey by changing your ripple effects. And we do this one daily win at a time. Because whether your ripple effects are working for you or against you, they will be invisible at first. They'll be barely noticeable after a few weeks, but as the months and years roll by, they will become too big to ignore. And where you find yourself today is the result of your life journey thus far. You've been taken on that journey because of the ripples that you've created. And the ripples that you've created have been the result of the thousands of micro decisions that you've made each day. The decisions you've made each day are the result of how well primed your body has been on those days. Or as I refer to it, how well primed your vessel has been. Look after your vessel and making good decisions is easy. Choosing the daily wins is easy. Allow your vessel to build up rust, on the other hand, and you will find yourself more easily distracted by and tempted by the bad decisions, the daily drifts. And I know what you might be thinking. Maybe in the past you've tried to make change, but you started too big. Or maybe you focused in one specific area of your life whilst the others slipped away. Maybe you think change has to be dramatic or that you have to wait for the perfect time. Those are just some of the same false beliefs that I had to break for myself, because the truth is, the smallest daily shifts, when stacked the right way, can change everything. And the beauty of the BDBT system is that you don't need to change everything. You just need to start priming your vessel a bit better. Guard what goes into your body, prioritize how you move your body, and prioritize how you rest your body. And every single tip that you hear from me is part of that system, part of that journey that helps you prime your vessel so that you can shift from daily drifts to daily wins, from noise to clarity, from feeling stuck to feeling free. Because the BDBT movement is not just about saving money or getting fit. It's about creating a life you can feel proud of. by breaking down the overwhelming into the achievable and by getting there one daily step at a time. Now let me set the scene. Imagine you're sitting at your desk, eyes glazed over, brain fog settling in, or maybe you're stuck in traffic, shoulders tight, heart racing. You feel your stress rising, but you push through because that's life. But what if I told you that in just 60 seconds, without leaving where you are, you could reset your body and mind completely? Today's tip is simple. Take 60 seconds twice a day to breathe deeply and deliberately. That's it. Twice in your day, stop what you're doing and give yourself a full minute of deep, controlled breathing. It's the smallest time investment with one of the biggest ripple effects you will ever see. Most people think breathing is automatic, and of course it is, but the quality of that breathing is usually very poor. Shallow chest breaths are linked to stress and anxiety, poor focus, and even lower productivity. And because most of us never stop to check how we're breathing, we carry around that tension all day long. And here's the thing, transformation doesn't always come from what you add into your life. Sometimes it comes from what you slow down. Breathing deeply, even just for a minute, is a way of telling your nervous system, I'm safe, I'm in control, I can reset. Now let me share how this shows up for me. Because there was a time when I'd go from task to task to task without ever pausing. Meetings, phone calls, deadlines, parenting. I'd get to the end of the day with my jaw sore from clenching and my chest tight from stress. When I started experimenting with breathing, I kept it small. 1 minute before I'd open my laptop in the morning. 1 minute before bed. At first, it felt almost pointless. What possible difference can a single minute make to my day? But within a week, I noticed I was calmer in situations that normally would have triggered me. I was sleeping deeper. Most surprisingly, I was making sharper decisions with money, with food, with time, and that was when I noticed the ripple effect. So let's break it down. In terms of your health, deep breathing sends more oxygen to your brain and your body. That brings cortisol down, it brings blood pressure down, it improves focus. It's like a natural reset button that helps your immune system, helps digestion, and even your posture as you breathe from your diaphragm rather than your chest. It also improves sleep quality because your body is primed more for rest. In terms of your wealth, a calm mind makes better financial decisions. Stress is one of the biggest triggers of impulse spending. We buy to soothe ourselves. When you regulate your breathing, you regulate your emotions. That means fewer comfort purchases, less caffeine to prop yourself up, and better focus when making career or business choices. Just 1 minute of breathing twice a day can literally save you money. Happiness. Deep breathing is a direct way to regulate your emotions. It helps you feel present, calmer, more grounded in the middle of a chaotic life. It turns a reactive day into a proactive one. That's why people describe breathing exercises as mini meditations. They give you control over your state in any moment. But here's a hidden bonus. When you practice this, people around you notice. Your calmness is contagious. Your children, your colleagues, your partner, they all respond differently when you're steady and grounded. And that ripple spreads further than you think. And it's simple to start. Try it tomorrow morning. Before you open your phone, sit tall, close your eyes, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Do that for 1 minute, then repeat it once more later in the day. Maybe after lunch, maybe before bed, whatever works for you. That is all it takes. The point is not perfection, it's momentum. Each time you breathe deeply, you cast a vote for the sharper, calmer future self. And like every BBT tip, it stacks. Small, deliberate choices that send ripples into every part of your life. And if you'd like to lock this habit in and see the impact it could have on your life, I recommend getting your free copy of Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. Much more than just a tracker, it's a system that shows you how small daily actions like this one stack up over time across your health, your wealth, and your happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, you can use it to spot your daily drifts, you can use it to watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, And when you measure the ripple, that's when it really starts to sink in. That's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below this episode. So if today's tip has got you thinking in any way, please share it. Not just online, but with someone in your life who might need it too. Because real change spreads when we pass it on, and your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, try explaining the tip in your own words to someone that you know. If you can teach it, you are far more likely to remember it. And if you would like the full breakdown of this tip, with the extra examples, the bonus strategies, and the free downloadable guide to help you actually implement it into your unique life, head over to Instagram and drop me the keyword in the show notes below, and I will send you the free guide directly. When you combine this with my foundation blueprint, it will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your daily routine. So if this tip has sparked anything for you, come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you will find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, your wealth, and your happiness with one small daily win at a time. You will also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated, free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier. You will find weekly go lives that feel like a proper pep talk, as well as more honest chats just like this. So make sure you're following so you don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of Big Daddy's Big Tips so far, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress, because this is just the beginning. And I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I want you to know that you're not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or the benefits it can offer, then reach out and I will be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now, get that vessel primed, create those positive ripple effects, and enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily step at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this. If 1 minute of deep breathing could reset your entire day, when would you choose to take that pause? Have a think. Let me know what springs to mind. Put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.